Good morning, Speed Gaming 2. My name is the Joker MB. I am joined here on commentary with Kitan619 and Ich bin Maya as our tracker. How's everyone doing?
Well, Joker, I am good as ready as gold. So, we got a match for you today between ShadowWalker227 and ShoFukomachi. And I believe the last phrase, Shadow won it, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe you are correct. We did not have any vetoes from this race, by the way, and we're going to be running down the flags very shortly. This is the Highlander tournament. So what that means is our participants will be choosing flag sets from a predetermined list, and they'll be going from there. Every player, the person not choosing the flag set will get one veto, so if they don't like something, they can go, nah, let's change this up a little bit.
And luckily, that veto did not happen in the IRC, so what do we have for flags today, Joker?
So it's looking like the flags for today are going to be, I'm just pulling up the exact definition of them. It'll take one moment. We have on our side, enemy bosses are what they called chaos. That means AI spells, abilities, and strats are going to be modified. Stats are going to be randomized from 50% to 200%. So that means I'm always going to use the Ogre as an example. Ogre has 100 hit points. He can have 200 or he could have 50. Magic is going to be adept. What that is spells levels are randomized, shops are not randomized. That means level 1 will be level 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. Enemy scales in yields. We are going with LOLXP for you to enjoy your coffee. That means we're going to be up 5 times plus 500. So that means if someone gave 5, you're going to get 5 times the experience. And on top of that, an extra 500. So that just means, guess what? You're going to be able to have a little bit more. You're going to go fast. It's like Ricky Bobby. Weapon fixes are off, if I am correct. That means critical hit rates in their inability to penetrate enemy weaknesses will remain the same as the original. That means the Dragon Sword and the Vorpal are still trash. Party composition is free form. What that is, again, they can feel free to pick who they'd like. That means that we're not going to be forcing 4 of the same characters. We will have whoever you would like. Sho looks like he's doing a black belt, as well as ShadowWalker.
Well, you know, this is my specialty, and everyone knows that I am a shard hunt player. So, for those who don't know what shard hunt is, it's basically this: you just need all the shards that are required instead of getting the 4 orbs. So once you get those shards out of the way, then you may enter Topher, but Topher's not usually the full-on today, isn't it, Joker?
It is a shortened Temple of Fiends Revisited. Sorry. It is a short Temple of Fiends Revisited. That means we're going to only have to face 2 of the bosses, and it is only 1 level with no randomized. Nothing else randomized. We do have what's called Helter Skelter. And this isn't in the Summer Swelter. Birds no fallout shelter there. Entrances are randomized. Floors are randomized. Towns are shuffled. In addition to main NPC item shuffled. So I hope you're enjoying your coffee, because we might be here for a while. All we did was took everything up, put it in a bag, shook it up, and there you go. Did I miss anything, Kitan?
I don't think so, my friend, and we are actually pretty good on what you're explaining so far. But also, we have to warn the viewers that this shows possibly might be his last match against Shadow, unless he pulls out a miracle and wins today. So buckle your seatbelts, boys and girls. This is gonna be a long race.
I am looking forward to the fun. I'm looking forward to the fun, and it's gonna be an awesome time. We got 2 very good races coming up, and you know what? We're here to have some. It's just going to be interesting.
Well, I can tell you this much, that if the shards are where I'm thinking is like around 15 or 15 shards, if I'm not mistaken on that one. It could be a short race, but there is a catch though. It can be trolly at some points.
Is there anything you? Oh, look at this! We got Temple of Fiends Revisited. Right, we got Temple of Fiends right up there at Cornelia Castle. Cure 3 in Fade. We have Fade in level 1. We have Lit 2 in level 1 as well. This is going to be interesting. Right now, I would say advantage Sho for having that White Mage.
I have to agree because, one, he has better DPS at this rate, and two, Shadow may have picked possibly a harder party composition instead of choosing the typical, if he chose a Thief, Black Belt, White Mage, and Black Mage. But other than that, and oh my goodness, you're right about Temple of Fiends right at Cornelia Castle.
We got a little bit of gold in the first chest. We do have relatively reasonable price cabins. Cabins are at 90 gold. Sorry about that.
90 gold cabins, that's safe scum status that you must have to, if you must. But there is also a catch in the Temple of Fiends Revisited today. Chaos is not gonna be your so-called final boss. It could be someone else.
This is just going to be interesting to watch. So what are you thinking about? What are you looking for from this matchup? Do you think each one of them are... They're going with a slightly different party composition? Who do you think this party composition is going to be favored?
I believe it might favor Sho a little bit more since he has the double fade action right off the bat since it's on level 1. But don't on ShadowWalker because you know he might have some tricks that Sho does not have. And I believe Shao just picked up a ship from one of the chests in Temple, and oh my! I saw how many shards are in the screen, and it might be the shortest match possible.
How many shards was that? I did not catch it.
Making you back on it because I'm kind of, my end's kind of catching up.
Oh, Maya said it's only 16 shards needed. Thank you very much. So that means it's hopefully we'll see with the Helter Skelter being there. It's going to be interesting to see how fast they fill up those shards. We do have.
Okay, Joker, question for you, my friend. What would you do? Oh my goodness, and I just realized Temple of Fiends' location is actually Provoca.
Provoca is wow. So we're going to have another free item, essentially, because those pirates are not jerk pirate. Yes, and Maya is correct. We're going to have a bunch of... Oh, the worst sword. The trash sword. Trash fodder. Someone get her, throw that away.
Did you mean Bicky the pirate just gave up a weird sword as a prize?
They gave the Vorpal. The Vorpal is the worst sword. For those who are not for those who are new to the randomizer community, just to let you know, the Vorpal is by far the worst sword. There are heretics out there who will tell you that it is the best because of crit rate, because of this or that. They are just pure heretics. They don't know. They are wrong. The Vorpal is the worst sword in the world. And imps with glance.
Oof! You don't want your parties to turn into stone by then if you get glanced on.
Yes, Shadow! I like you. 3 points automatically to Shadow.
Did I thought, but I think he thought
he sold the Vorpal.
Well, for good reason, because there is level 2 fast. And Sho is about to hit Provoca, realizing it's gonna be free easy pirates, but he might be disappointed with the weapon he gets from them as soon as he gets done shopping in the white rancher shop. Oh boy. Harm 3 at level 2. That's the best bet for there, but we don't know if we're gonna need the zombie pack, because Topher's final boss might be, you know, could be messy.
Oh,
Yes.
wow. We have the tower. We have Sky Tower at Elfland.
Well, you know what that means. That is not a good place to go right now, unless you are risky. Oh, and oof. Well, everyone, we might have a problem with Sho because he's getting stunned by the pirates. Never mind, let's just wipe them out.
This will be interesting to see if they take the opportunity to get a couple levels, especially with a higher experience with having on Sho's side having the two casters for Fade. He may be able to knock off one or two of those enemies, but we'll have to wait to see. Let's see if Shadow is going to go. Nope, he is going to go back down. Shadow's going back down to Elfland to see what's down here.
Meanwhile, prices for houses are way too expensive for my blood. It's 2K up.
The housing market has been highly affected right now in the land of Final Fantasy. What's happening is they're just overvalued. Oh, ShadowWalker using a cast of Harm 3 on... Oh, bye-bye, thief. That's sad. Pour one out. Let's have a moment of silence for the thief on ShadowWalker's side.
But Joker, you know what that means. There is that high chance that you get to see the mermaids early than usual.
Oh, we go see my girls down there. If we get to see those mermaids, I'll just be very excited. It will be a fun. So, with the Nightmare and the Badman, it's hard to pass up these free chests without having... Would you do this dig if you were to keep dying, Chitin, or would you just jet out if you were to keep dying from the tower?
If I had Sho's lineup, I would risk everything I could. But with Shadow's situation, it's kind of dicey, but it can be worth it because, one, if you die and your party dies, you have not lost time because you know what the chests are already contained already, so you could possibly skip them at the same time.
Is that a marsh cave? No, I thought we saw a marsh cave in there. So to answer Artea question, why would people choose a thief? Artea, well, you probably know more about this game than I ever will. I would say because thief turns into the best promoted class, which is the ninja. And everyone knows the red pajama party is obviously the best pajama party. We have Shadow up to level 9 right now. Oh, we have the top. We have the volcano on Sho's side. Sho taking advantage of the non-encounter time.
Well, you know what that means. With the volcano involved, hello, armory of free chests.
TNT found on ShadowWalker's side, and a floater.
This could be Shadow's game. I am not joking. Because he has to float early. If he finds the canoe somehow in this floor, Shadow has a huge lead over Sho immediately.
Shadow doing the wise thing with running out and saving. With the cost of tents and the cost of cabins at a lower price, I think we're definitely going to see a save scrum. Oh, big catch on his side. We have the eye, which is going to give a lot of experience.
Oh, and we know we love that eye grind, do we, Joker?
We definitely do. And with that now, he's up to level 11 on a few of his party members. So we're gonna, with the LOLXP enabled, we're gonna see a lot of fast run. I would say. Chat, what do you think? Chat, what are you thinking up in here?
Well, apparently, Show has some good sharks right now. So.
Oh, giants with poison. Sorry to cut you off, Chitin. What were you saying? About the shards?
Show has some sharks, and oh god, the poison? That is bad. It is not just the poison that turns into stone. No. It's the damage poison, which will possibly kill your party in one swoop.
So the NPC in map edits, it's Helter Skelter. What that means is that entrance floors and towns are shuffled in addition to the main NPC. So it's not open progression. That would be for extended. So it's just Helter Skelter. It just means that anytime that you walk into and Show does have 4 of the wedges right now at this point.
Well, he is 3/4 away from getting the whole thing done, but Final Boss could be the biggest factor because we know how many alternate bosses we have, right, Joker?
Oh yeah, we have a couple different ones. It's yes, we do need the canoe. And Show catching the EXPs on his side, which will be very good experience. Be able to catch up to the level difference. Show already up to level 10, and we just found Ice Cave on ShadowWalker side. Show wisely. Oh, he is getting foddered by those giants.
Poison again for Show, I believe.
Poison, yes. The Giants got... I think everyone's going to say no thank you to Ice Cave. The only cave that's better than Ice Cave is Marsh Cave, because everyone loves the Marsh Cave. It's not like there's a lot of back attacks or anything along those lines. And we have another Ice Cave dive!
Well, this Ice Cave is a little bit more friendlier, but images are great. Have shown it. Let's see what they are packing. Yep, we don't know. Show's going for a trap chest. It's just vanilla fire where you can't run from them. Is this even random enough, Joker?
I don't think it's even randomized. On Show's side, what's happening is if he's able to get out with those levels, that will be beneficial. But remember, anytime that he's going through, he still has that opportunity of potentially running into the horribleness that's called the Giants. And with no exit spell or no warp spell, he's kind of toast in catching and getting away from 2 of those EXPs.
Well, that's kind of cute. Shadows have heat, and Days and Shadows saying, "Nope, I'll stay here and fight, and never mind, I'm running."
Yes, in Shadow, Ice Cave to Marsh Cave, if you talk about the trolliness, there is absolutely none there. So, Kite, you mentioned it a couple times. Tell us a little bit more about the alternative final boss.
Oh, what will we have that could be the possible final boss? We could have Warmech and friends. We could possibly have the old school Double Dragon team. Or even my personal favorite, How to Find Chaos with 9 garlands on the field.
That will be a fun time. It's one of my favorite ones to see. When I first originally saw it, I didn't know what it was. That flag set was just, okay, we'll do this. I checked it and I was just questioning myself. So we have, on ShadowWalker side, we go from Ice Cave to Marsh Cave to Water to the waterfall. So 4 levels to get a free item. Now, I don't know if there's giants or anything else that could cause a little bit heavy damage or one-shot any of Shadow's team, but with that happening, hopefully we get a good item here. Anything but the Vorpal, because Vorpal's already gone. Potentially Canoe, that would be good.
Or it could be maybe something shorty like the Ruby.
Oh, you gotta feed the Titan the Ruby. I'm Team Titan. Give him the Ruby. He needs it. He needs to go home and feed his family. Sun Sword. Great pickup on Show's side. Wonder when he's gonna attach it and equip it to the Red Mage. Minus the Mass Moon, because we're just gonna throw that one out because obviously it's the best sword in the game. Sun Sword is pre-clash change one of the best swords to have.
And of course, my favorite weapon, and I am Team Masamune.
Oh yes, without a doubt, Mass Moon is by far and above the best weapon in the game. Just don't let those heretics tell you don't let those heretics tell you wrongly about the Vorpal. And we're gonna have the free item coming up right now from Ted the Robot. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Well, let's
Bomb
hope it's
glove.
a good. Ooh! Shadow has a slight advantage on power because we know Power Glove. We always love Power Glove because of the infamous "I'll stack them to death for more attack power." Is Shadow going for this Wiz mummy grind with the cockatrices?
No, he's on his way out. We're not going to see any out-of-bounds bat. Oh, Show got away from the Giants. Hopefully he's able to get out. He has the Sun Sword and the Bonk Glove. Bonk Glove is going to be able to be gratefully used on the Black Belt, which will allow him to become One Punch Man. Show rightfully saves, gets out of there, and is going to check the last couple chests as well. So, shard advantage, Show. Other advantage, I would say it's going to be Shadow, because Shadow does have the floater.
Oh,
Show imagines going to be going to the same area to get the floater, but that being said, if ShadowWalker can get the canoe before Show, then it's going to be a tough time for Show to catch up. That's just my personal guess.
Well, if you have the floater and the canoe in your arsenal right now, I would say I would just go fly to the sky immediately.
To answer Maya's question in chat, the robot gave up money. So we're stealing from a poor, lonely robot. He is staying by himself with only trap tiles and bats in a waterfall. And he paid us. He is paying our players to be their friends, and they just walked away. Took his money and left him. Save that robot. He wanted you to be his friend and hang out with him.
That's not a robot. That's a vending machine.
Okay, so he broke the vending machine and stole the money. Still have to be friends. Robot has feelings too.
No, they don't. Unless you're talking to some other game. I don't think so.
Show doing the great thing on his side with selling all the extra items. Oh, we have another thought. Is a robot paying to get them a... That is another thought.
Touche on that one, actually, to be honest. Anyways, Show has like 35k right now in his back pocket, so I'm not scared to lose any money.
Definitely able to catch up and get the pro rings if I'm correct on Show's side. Looks like he's making a dive to the item and again gonna be buying a bunch of heals, so it will be interesting. So, chat, when you have any questions, just throw them out. More than happy to answer them. As well as definitely jump into the Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer Discord. Very warm, welcoming community. I always want to be a part and help anyone out when it comes to learning the game. This is a game that a lot of people have put a lot of time into. The developers have done an amazing job with this. I can't thank them enough. So definitely want to give a big shout out to all of our developers there, and any community member who's put a lot of time into it. And what you're watching is the Highlander tournament. So this is a little bit different than the other tournaments that will be going on. This is a bunch of flag sets that you'll be choosing to go through. You'll be choosing them in order, and everyone gets a veto. There were no vetoes used.
By the way, when you were just talking just now, I just saw ShadowWalker got squint by the Gurams.
And to answer the other Shadows question in chat, they can be Final Fantasy Randomizer related. We will not shy away from anything. If it is a little bit too of a hot topic, we may not be answering it. But definitely go away. Artia, Team Sandwich. I am Team Steak. And Team Coffee.
Oh, you can't deny coffee. That's a guaranteed fact.
Cornelia, two free items, and it is cash and a short sword.
Oh, that is the saddest thing you can receive from Cornelia. Come on, people. You could give us something better than that.
So it has been about 20 minutes in, so we will read right down the flags. I do see Elastoid came through and asked for them. So we are going to go with enemy bosses are going to be under Chaos, as well as Magic is Adapt. When it comes to XP, scales, and heals, it's going to be LOL XP, so 500, 5 times plus 500. Weapon fixes are off. The party you're able to choose yourself. Map and NPC, it's Helter Skelter. And then the end goal is Shard Hunt, with an alternative final boss.
And also, don't forget that Showtopper always contains that you must battle at least 2 fiends before you head to the final battle.
Right, and with the 50 to 200, we're not possibly going to see a max of Aidens, Kraken 2 or Tiamat 2, but it could be a nasty time. Sho going through and shortly going to be finding his floater, so he's going to Sho's going to be catching up in that aspect of it. It was ShadowWalker who did choose the flag set, and there were no vetoes, which was interesting.
Actually, ShadowWalker didn't choose the flag set; it was actually Sho.
Oh, my bad, Sho. Too many S's there for me to remember.
Anyways, and I believe they did grab the dragon armor, but they decided to sell it because, one, they don't have fighters, so what's the point of holding the dragon armor, or even the Aegis shield? What's a better way to get rid of them by selling it? Or even, if you're that, how should I say this? That maybe a little evil inside yourself, maybe just toss it into a volcano?
Now, I'm on team sell things because, if you can get someone else, the capitalist inside of me says sell it to make money. Another which will be able to help Sho on his side, and I think Maya is correct with that avoidance of the floor on Ice Cave. It may be proving to be an Achilles heel on our runner's side. We also have Shadow going 2-man strat. This is interesting.
So he's pulling our tail strap in, so that's kind of... Well, but then again, it does not divide the experiences to all party members anymore, because now you have two of them up, which means both party members will get more of the experience than usual.
And I definitely think with the bonk glove going on and weapon fixes being off, we're going to eventually see a little bit of a grind, if not everyone running away from the just having that black belt level up and be a one-punch guy.
And to answer a question in the chat, what is Wedge? Basically, the Wedge are they're just renamed of the name Shard. So you could have you have like Biggs, get a Wedge. You could have, oh, I don't know, maybe just some random name of it. Meanwhile, Sho is continuing Sky Palace. Nope, he decides to reset.
So Sho is shortly going to be going to Astos' castle, and that is that's going to be the ice cave. It's going to be interesting to see if Sho decides to do the dive right now, or if he's going to nope out. So this will tell us. This will tell us right here. He's thinking about it. Sho is thinking. He's going, He's wondering if he's behind. I would have to say Sho is probably thinking if he is behind, that he may need to check that out. Oh, yeah. He's running off some encounters.
Oh, but is he actually burning encounters right now?
Yes, he burned a couple encounters. That means he's been keeping track. This is going to be interesting, folks. Sho is going to be diving into this, and if Sho is able to get the canoe, then he will be ahead massively, because that will allow Sho to go and get the floater and be able to fly around. And yes, canoe or. All right, I forgot how to speak.
No way, may speak on this then. Either canoe or canal will open the way to the airship. Temples of Phoenix has been located is actually at Cornelia Castle location. Meanwhile, Shadow is in the volcano.
Mages with thunder!
Did you just say mages with thunder?
Thunder Mage! Sho had to fight away poison with giants, and now Thunder Mages! Ouch!
That is not the way he planned. I am glad I did not roll this seed. What about you, Joker?
I mean, I would love to have rolled this so I could have just sat here and laughed and trolled at them, but jeez, that's going to be a tough one.
First we have giants with poison, with damage poison, and now we have thunder mages. What else could be next?
At least it's not thunder pirates. Or what would be nasty is, I'm just throwing this out there, we could see Nuke, Nuclear, and Cure 4, all with Chaos. Imagine that.
Or it could
Skills
be
and
worse.
abilities, Nuke, Nuclear. Nuke, Nuclear, and Nuke. Oh, ho, ho, ho. And then a Cure 4.
Well, don't forget, there is one alternate boss that could be the worst of the worst. Hell up the undead party of two liches and a bunch of phantoms.
Yeah, that would not be fun. Shadow is at 7, and I'm trying to think how far along Sho is. I think Sho is at least at 7, if not a little bit, or right about that for when it comes to the shards. So,
actually, I think Sho's around 8 or 9.
We'll find out in 1 second.
Oof! How do you like your undead party? Would you like to have him with Cremate and Paralyzed Touch?
I think Sho is at 7 because he has a full top row and then 1 on the second split.
How much? And Sho's at Waterfall right now, so you know he's gonna grab the cash from the vending machine. Where is ShadowWalker right now? Oh, never mind. He's at the Ball Marsh Cave.
So yeah, we are left with 2 locations that it appears neither one of these guys want to go to. So this will be interesting. Shadow is leveling up his party with the early spells on his side for having Fade in fast. It will be interesting to see. Sho is keeping even level on all of his party members, hoping for a little bit more magic on his side.
The funny thing is, we have not seen Elfland in its glory because they need their level 3 and 4 spells at this rate.
If the black belt gets up high enough, then the black belt just becomes One Punch Man. And we saw that in the original Final Fantasy Randomizer tournament, where everyone was just leveling up the black belt to a certain point and then just running through the game like a knife through hot butter. Or a hot knife through butter. You know what I mean.
Yeah, but don't forget. Because remember, during that time for that tournament, that will spend you at least a good amount of time before you can go, oh, I can just go wipe the floor with everyone right now and hope for Topo will be cheap and easy.
Okay. If it's a knife through hot butter, is that basically just put the knife into melted butter? Alright, we'll go with it.
That's a tough one to call. I'm not gonna lie.
Maya, you pronounce lobsters incorrect, guy. You're gonna go down to the pier. You're gonna talk to your boy Tommy, and Tommy's gonna give you a couple fresh lobsters, alright?
I like lobsters, but right now, ShadowWalker's heading to the Dwarf Cave location right now. We'll see what that's cooking up to be.
That is going to be Elven Castle.
So we know where the Sleeping Prince is, but the problem is we do not have the herb.
Yeah, Shadow is going to have to make that dive to one of 2. Either have to go through Ice Cave or go through some extended points of Marsh Cave. What would you be doing? Knowing what we know at this Chat, what's your guesses too? Titan, sorry to cut you off, but where would you be going if you're on Shadow's side?
I say go to the wall, and go straight to Ice Cave because 1, you have that incentivized location that could be possibly guarding something you actually need to progress, or 2, might as well go through Marsh Cave to see what you missed.
We have a marsh dive, waterfalls awful, just 1 wedge, yes. Oh, we got Sho looking, is Sho gonna go down to the bottom of marsh? As my voice goes up 1 octave.
He could be going, but we don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, if you want any more stalling from enemies, have a Ragnar's half heal.
So, do you know what goes really well with lobsters and shrimp. The maidens of the sea, the mermaids. That goes fantastic with them. So yes, please, by the way, there was a link in the chat. It is the Final Fantasy I Randomizer Discord. Please feel free to join us there. It is a warm, welcoming, and fun community to be a part of. This game has helped grow the game and the community, and it's just a lot of fun. We got Shadow doing the single black belt strat.
Ooh. And if I was Shadow, let RNG bless his soul right now, because Soul Black Belt right now might not be the best case unless you know exactly what you can do.
Alright, here we go. We have Sea Shrine as an additional level.
Okay.
Slow clap, man. Yes, welcome. Thank you. This is the Final Fantasy I. Not only is this just Final Fantasy I, this is a Final Fantasy I randomizer. And Maya pointing out that yes, this in fact is and could be a little bit difficult with the one person, with the one black belt there, but he is level 26. That's the thing.
But you're forgetting something. One little small thing, Joker. We know how Sea Shrine can be the ultimate hurting prison, because we got lobsters that can hit hard. We got ghosts that can even hit harder.
Glare!
What else? Yep, red socks with glare, and it's the vanilla pack of doom.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting right now.
Oh,
Shadow gets away without having to see the Sahag glare. If this is a dead end, Shadow will have to walk all the way through there again and potentially fight the glare Sahag.
But don't forget, man, that Shadow could possibly advance through this floor, because we know Mr. Vampire might have something that could be vanilla. If you catch my drift.
I did not. Sorry, I am just trying to keep up with chat.
Well, think about this. What if the vampire is guarding the rod?
Oh, that would be interesting. Vampire guarding the rod, bringing to another dead end. This was rock meat hard place at this point.
I have a question for you, Joker. This is out from me, man. If you had to choose a party that's free for this black set right now, would you choose maybe the classic, I don't know, maybe fighter with the triple mage power?
What I would have done is I would have had a fighter and double mage. Probably both red mages, and then I would have also chosen the black belt with the weapon fixes off. Especially with LOL XP, it allows you to just kind of cut through the enemies and do the solo grind. What about you? What would your change be?
If it was like a little XP, I'll do something entirely crazier. One fighter, one white mage, two black mages.
And here we go. Everyone say hi to the vampire. And everyone say bye to the vampire. Sho did catch up and get a little bit more defense for his party, filling back up on heals, finding nothing on ShadowWalker's side. This is going to be interesting. If ShadowWalker hits those glance red Sahags, bust out the popcorn, you're gonna have a fun time.
Unless he has one good turn order to pull off and kill everything on that field. That's the only time that ShadowWalker could pay off dividends.
So what this is telling us is we have to go through the Thunder Mage floor. That's the last point that we have to see. It's the last thing that we don't know where it is. Is Sho going to go to Thunder Mages, or is Sho just going to fight back through the same? We will find out. News at 11.
Well, Sho can do one thing that Shadow has not done for a while. Probably grind on the eye in Sky Palace.
Oh my! Let's look at this. Sorry, chat. Glare! Oh! Not. Glare! Glare happened!
RIP. Did he save before? Oh, wait a minute.
He couldn't because it was just so far down. And you have to do... Oh! We got Shadow going through. He's gonna find the Thunder Mage.
But here's the worst part. Can he get to the Ascendant chest alive?
Thunder Mages are in his way. Whoever... Oh! Look at this. He's gonna find out the heart... And they've got high-level defense. This is one beefy mage. All for an ice mail. It's all for ice mail.
Not worth it for $1 million.
Let's hope the Wraith and the Images and the Spectre don't have anything too crazy. Looks like Sho is going to be going in and doing the dig and the dive. Doing a little bit of a save scrum, possibly?
Well, ShadowWalker's clearing up the undead pack, so he's good to go. This could be anyone's race right now, huh, Joka?
Oh my, this is just in... Poison... Did I see that right? Poison that's gonna cast Glare? Or Stone?
Yes, indeed, and the black belt is not moving an inch.
They have a couple soft... He has... Okay, good ShadowWalker does have a couple soft spells. Just noping out of there. Just saying, nope, get me out of this place now. So what is... Oh, random Frost Dragon. Going down.
Which is very rare inside Ice Cave, by the way, because, you know, Frosties do have a trap tile. And ShadowWalker's moving for the 6-pack right now. Let's see what's in guarding him. No crossbows, don't matter.
Bane Sword, best sword.
Do you like the Bane strats?
Bane strats are the best strats. So what would you... Okay, so we're looking for the canoe, but wouldn't it be... The rod would also allow our runners to advance a little bit. What would you do if you got the rod and you had to go through that same horrible area again. Show right now with 9 shards, by the way.
Well, you mean no show. He's 7 shards away from possibly opening Temple of Fiends for a visit.
As soon as our runners are able to capture that, as soon as our runners are able to use the airship, I think we're going to see those 7 shards we're going to see those 7 shards in no time. There are so many open places for them to check, and yes.
Oh, by the way, I didn't catch this, but our tracker caught something on we didn't see. Sorcerers have death touch.
The rod.
At the eye grind place?
It's not necessarily at the eye grind place, but it is in the canoe. Wow!
Did someone say vanilla? No, not canoe. Canoe? Ooh. But wait, ShadowWalker's not leaving yet. Look what he's doing.
ShadowWalker doing the eye grind, which is smart. What level would you be grinding up to? We got level 30 right now on the red mage.
I say 32. And then if you find the tail somewhere else, immediately promote.
So then there's the argument. Once you get to 32, as soon as you're on level 32, that's essentially end game power, and you can get any additional level.
But don't forget, the 32 not be cutting it, because remember, there is a high possibility that Double Dragon will not show up.
And Elastoid pointing out that maybe level 42 would be better. I would agree, possibly level 42. I have lost matches because of it. I would say get up to about level 40 or 38 and get those last few levels over time.
If it was me, I would make sure if I have enough damage per second for each of my characters, at least, especially calculating what could be possibly the final boss that could possibly destroy my chances.
Oh, also, don't forget, we do have the ability of finding a better or an additional grinding spot as we're going through here. So if you can find a grinding spot that gives you a good enemy without the potential of, death as much as you have here in this cave, I think you're on the winning side.
And I believe ShadowWalker's about to go fly up soon.
Yeah, Shadow is going to cash in and use that floater. It's looking like Sho is still trying to catch up a little bit, as his black belt is only at level 23 from my last nip, and now up to 25. So this is happening fast. Sho is going to be catching up fast.
But here's the catch, though. Sho's two-man strat is just basically the healer and the black belt.
It will pay off if Life or Life 2 are going to be locked to only the white mage or the white wizard. If the red mage is unable to learn Life or Life 2, then it's going to be tough. It's not going to give you that extra level of protection, the extra meat shields. Because we already have Fade. Fade's going to be able to be cast on everyone.
Yeah, but don't forget, level 3 and 4 we have not seen yet on their magic spell, so They might be holding me a nuke, especially on Sho's case, because he does have a black mage in his arsenal.
So we got a couple 42s and 32s in chat. Chat, give us your final answer. You have to... you got the poison spell to your head. What do? Do you go to level 32 or level 42? And ShadowWalker decided to park. Sorry.
I was about to say he's about to grab the airship right now.
Trying to park the airship in a swamp, but that never worked.
If only if that was Final Fantasy 3. And oh my goodness, second floor of Skyfire, he said nope.
Oh, look at that! Life 2 is locked out. Only the white mage can learn it. Spell advantage, back to show.
Yes. And oof, no 5 black magic was not even good either.
Well, Elastoid, I can understand that sentiment of Life 2 being a potential, but it allows for Show to have those meat shields on the alternative final boss and on the final boss, which putting those two into the first and second slot, it allows those fiends to potentially go there. If they have to go through Kraken 2 and Kraken 2 hits hard, potentially even one punching, doing massive damage, it allows you to protect the white mage a little bit more. So valid point.
Joker, I made a mistake on the flag. There is no fiend tiles in Toronto, so basically it's just straight to chaos.
Oh, I am sorry. In that case, yeah, I was wrong. Won't be the first time, won't be the last.
Well, ShadowWalker has found Elfland. Let's see what they have for spells for black magic. Level 3 is not that great.
Could be worse.
Well, there is Invis 1, but not worth it.
Cure 4 in level 4, which will be interesting. Brack, but again, Brack is now essentially depending upon what happens.
And the only most damaging spell in there is just Ice 3, which is kind of useless right now.
And again, I will say at that point, spell advantage back to show. So, Chitin, we have about the 55-minute mark, we'll say. Both runners are going to be having the floater and going to be having the airship. How long from airship to Temple of Fiends Revisited do we have? We'll say 9. They each have about 9 shards. Last count.
If it was me right now, I'll say treasure hunt right now and grab those shards and get the Topper immediately. Because you won't care about the regular first fight with the Fiends, because they won't be necessary unless you're desperate to fill in the final few shards in your count. Otherwise, just go for treasure hunting all day, and then you're pretty much set for life.
In Shadow, finding a bunch of chests, a bunch of rich chests when it comes to being able to get the wedges. Right there, that one grouping had 3 of them. This floor, they could have possibly running through the rest of this. You could catch all of the shards that you would need, or the wedges that you would need, if you get a friendly fiend at the end of this.
You know what will be mostly trolly, Joker? If the Masamune was in the room before Chaos.
That would be interesting. And then at that point, with the level of the black belt that they have, is it necessary? Or would it just be nice to have?
Well, you got another choice besides giving it to the black belt. You could equip it to the red mage.
Alright, this is gonna tell us a lot. Oh, we got Matoya's cave with no shards. Okay, that's fine. ShadowWalker only needs 5 more shards. So that's a fiend and 1 open shard, or that's essentially 5 more just open shards.
Well, if ShadowWalker wants to get like immediately 4 shards immediately, he has to take out Tiamat 1 to get the 4 shards. Otherwise, he's just gonna go treasure hunting for days. Speaking of Dwarf Cave, Sho's found Dwarf Cave already.
Ooh, another floor that's rich in chests. And another free open item right here. So this is going to be interesting. Just a little bit of gold. All the NPCs are paying our runners to be their friends.
By the way, we are at the Bridge of Destiny with Sho.
Ooh. This will be fun to watch. Is he gonna be? Are we gonna see?
You know we gotta call him out. You know the chat loves him. Please, Warmack, come out.
Chat, can we get some RNG? Can we get some RNG love up in here? Can we get some? Nope. Warmack, not this time.
But Sho is about to get 4 shards if he manages to kill Tiamat right now.
2 tempers. And hit pretty decently. We might just see it fully go down here. Ink inconsequential, doesn't really matter. And we're done.
The power of the Black Belt. Never underestimate it.
Sho only needs 2 more shards. If Sho goes and finds exactly where ShadowWalker was, then Sho will be able to jump into Temple of Fiends revisit it.
Or he could find 1 more fiend that can do it for him. Oh, by the way, Sho has found Crescent Lake. To answer a question in chat, yes, Topher is actually at Corneria Castle location for this seed.
Where is Sho? This is... Buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be diving and getting these, what is it, 10 chests on this floor? If he finds 2 shards, then he's done. But with no exit, no warp, this is close. This is very close. It's who finds those next few shards. ShadowWalker needs 5. Sho needs 2.
It's anybody's race right now. It all depends on who is that final boss. If it's
like the 2000 election, we are sitting here counting shards and chads, and it is too close to call. 1! Sho needs 1 more. He has 8 chests left, 8 opportunities, 8 coin flips to be able to get those shards. ShadowWalker noping out! He could have checked a couple free chests right down there.
Yeah, and he passed up the spiderweb chest floor. I'm like, what? You want to get like a good amount of chests, and he's at top floor marsh.
Chat, I hope you're ready, because this is going to be a very, very, very close match.
And remember, if Shadow wins, that means Sho has... is he eliminated, or he's still in the tourney if he gets beaten today?
So he'll still be in. This is a matchup of the 3 and the 11 seed. with Show and Shadow. If ShadowWalker wins, then he advances. Then ShadowWalker advances on. If Show wins, then it's tied at 1-1. Yes, I believe Shadow needs 5, and Show needs 1 now.
Oh, ShadowWalker's at the Bridge of Destiny.
ShadowWalker's going to be taking down Tiamat. So they both will be looking for 1 more shard.
No, but remember, if ShadowWalker gets this, he's already 4 shards in, but the one wedge he needs is... Oh boy, he has plenty of options to do it. By the way, Joker? Show's black belt is level 34 right now.
Which is fine. I think it will be... It should be fine. Show finding a dead end. We know where Show has to go. He has to be on the islands, and if he gets to if he gets to one of the volcano levels that Shadow does, we know where the shards are. We as a chat and commentators know exactly where Show needs to go. Shadow's going to be 1 away. Shadow hasn't quite checked everything. This is just close.
Yeah,
Show doing the digging as Shadow was noping out of a lot. This is just... Buckle up, this is going to be a fun time. Where does Show go next? Does Show go to Zardia Islands, and is he going to be able to go in there and check and see what it is? Shadow just getting his 4 shards from knocking off Tiamat. Shadow 1 away, Show 1 away.
But here's the catch right now. ShadowWalker has a level 41 black belt. Show's in the 30s.
Oh, Shadow's done! He's got all of his shards! He is going into we've counted wrong!
Well, you know what that means. Buckle up, everyone. Final boss incoming. So, Joker, predictions who's to be the final boss. Last shot.
Oh, it's 2 Warmechs and bad men! Or evil men!
Hello, Warmech and friends. The worst possible party you could possibly get for a final boss.
1 Warmech down! 1 punch man, 1 punch! Done!
Did I just see a Cure 4 on an evil man?
On the evil man. And done! With an SRL time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 41 seconds. Chat, get your GGs out. ShadowWalker wins.
That was one crazy finish.
Chat, give our runners a follow. This match was incredibly close. Show, it's just the routing that Show took, unfortunately. It's that 1 shard that he's looking for and digging for.
That was crazy. Speaking of ShadowWalker, ShadowWalker has walked into the commentary booth. GG, Shadow.
Thanks.
ShadowWalker, congratulations.
Thank you. It
You're
was a
welcome.
fun match, and Show was a great opponent.
Shadow, it was the closest match you can possibly have. You were it was like you were neck and neck with Show. Like literally from beginning to the end.
I assume he's pretty close to his full shard count too then?
Yeah, he was he's 1 away right now, if I remember.
He just got the last one, yeah. So as you were you had 4 away when you were fighting Tiamat. Sho was on a hunt for that last shard. He did not go to the islands, and if he went to the islands initially when he got the airship, it would have been flip-flopped. But as soon as you got Tiamat and you ran down and you got through, it was it was a great match.
Yeah, I knew that with as high as the time was getting, we were passing the 1 hour mark, and I was like, I know my opponent is about to finish. So at that point, I decided I'm going to get to the point where I only need 4 shards, and then I'm going to find either Tiamat or Kraken, and we're going to go.
So, definitely. A question for you. A couple of them. Thunder Mages, Poison Giants.
Yeah, that was a painful dungeon. To start off, I was, down a red wizard, given that I was doing a 2-man strat, that left me with just a solo black belt, so I was like, alright, I guess we're doing this. So, punched my way through vampire, and was trying to dig back out all my shards, and, yeah, that didn't end so well.
Sorry to interrupt, but Warwick just cast a Cure 4.
Yeah, Warmick cast Cure 4 on one of the evil men while I was fighting him too. He was just a pro and didn't heal himself.
Oh boy, solo black belt, and Sho has done, and he's finished. Get your GG's out, everyone.
With an SRL time of 1 hour, 5 minutes, and 40 seconds, Sho finishes up. So, ShadowWalker, what's going through your mind as you get you get the 2 things you're looking for. You get the rod that opened up a little bit more of the Earth Cave, and then you get the canoe at the same time. And that was about 45, close to 50 minutes in?
I think it was a little bit earlier than that, but it was certainly late. I was more afraid when I saw the rod. I was like, oh no, I'm going to have to go back to blah 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 dungeon. Because we're trying to keep PG. And I was very concerned that I was going to have to go make that dive again. And then I got down and fought the eye and saw that the canoe was behind it, and I was like, okay, this seed is just trolling me. At that point, it was like, let's go get our floater and get the heck out of Dodge.
What a race. So that means you shall have advanced to the tournament as usual, while Sho still in the tournament, but is, I believe, in the loser bracket, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, it's double elimination, so he'll have a chance to come back. Yep, this is not the end of Sho's tournament life. Unfortunately, it means I am likely going to have to face Bratster next. And Brat is a very strong opponent, and if I'm not fighting Brat, then it's going to be against X Ice Blue, who is definitely no slouch either. So, it's going to be an exciting match next round, too.
Well, you are battling two of the OGs from the first tournament, so I will say I can tell you that they will not hold back.
Oh no, certainly not. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
Got any more questions, Joka?
I am good on my side. ShadowWalker, thank you very much. Great time, great sport, amazing job, very entertaining. You had us on our edge of our seat. How about you, Kai? And actually, ShadowWalker, last thoughts, final thoughts on this race. What were your takeaways?
I just had a ton of fun going against Sho. Both Sho and Solaris Strix, both of my past opponents, have been amazing sports. We had fun flag sets, enjoyable races. So, GG Sho.
Yeah, GG's. Man, that was a lot closer.
That was very close.
So, I watched that entire race. A little routing little routing issues because of those Thunder Mages, but tough break, buddy.
Yeah, Thunder Mages were definitely not nice, or glance imps right at the beginning.
I have to ask you this one question because when you saw Fade at level 1 and you had the red and white mage in your corner, how happy were you?
I mean, obviously that's good. I mean, our last race, Nuke was level 1, so I mean, I figured it'd be fairly fast, but then like Canoe being in the vanilla, ice cave location, and I went there last, so that was rough, but nothing too crazy. But having Fade level 1 is really nice, but not having like Exit or Warp or anything like that, like at all, that was really kind of rough.
Yeah, that was killed for Warp or Exit.
Yeah, that was like the roughest because I had a feeling that maybe Warp and Exit were possibly around level 7 or level 8 for this season.
I mean, my guess is probably level 6. I didn't bother checking the spells in Crescent because at that point I was so close on shards.
Yeah, I didn't check it either.
Yeah, I can't blame you both because there is no way you were like, I'm like a few shards away, might as well like skip level 6 and forget.
So I asked ShadowWalker this: Thunder Mages, Poison Giants. Poison Giants really did you in at certain times. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, that was rough because going through the first floor of Volcano, or where the volcano was, and then just getting constantly poisoned by them was like, wipe after wipe after wipe. That definitely ate up some time. But yeah, we worked around it. And then Thunder Mages, it's like, wow, all right.
Yeah, it was so sad diving the Rodlocked dungeon. On my way down, I lost the Red Mage. I was doing 2-man strats because my Black Mage and Thief weren't doing much for me this seed. And I lost my Red Mage on the way down, so I was man-moding a Black Belt. And I almost got out, and then took an unfortunate glance at the end of that dungeon.
Yeah, I ended up 2-manning, at least for levels. I did the eye grind with the White Mage and my Black Belt, and took him up to 32. And that helped me like get through other things. But I never found the Rod. So yeah, but when I got Tiamat, killing him was pretty easy. And then I just needed one more shard, and I was looking for it. I actually headed up to Cardia Isles, and that's when you finished. I was like, dang it.
Yeah, it was a very close match. Definitely race me again sometime. This was a fun set of matches. I'd love to play you on a more randomized flag set. We kind of talked about things that we like in seeds, and definitely hit me up sometime.
Yeah, I definitely like to do the crazy stuff. I generally race Czar, so yeah, I like the 500% clamp bosses with everything shuffled. So yeah, we'll definitely race again soon.
So you're crazy.
I can't say it enough, guys. Thank you, Shadow, Show, great to be able to commentate on your match again. Always a pleasure. Shadow, it was a wonderful time commentating on your match. I think this is my first time. So you guys did an awesome job. Very entertaining. Chat was loving it. It had a lot of interaction. So thank you. We can't say it enough. Chat, give these guys a follow. I can't say it. You got to. You like this. You just heard that they're going to be running more against each other. Give them a follow. Give them some love.
Yeah, that's a definite. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks Speed Gaming for hosting us. Thanks to Maya for tracking. Thanks Kaiten and Joker for commentating. Give those guys a follow. And then just a heads up, Czar and I are doing. We're going to be featured at the Randomania Marathon on April 19th to 21st. So if you want to come check that out, it'd be really cool if you did.
Oh, sure. I have to ask a question on that point. Have you decided which flags are you guys going to run for that marathon?
Oh yeah, it's going to be crazy, of course. And GG Shadow, good luck in the rest of the winners bracket, and hopefully we'll catch you down the road.
Yeah, GG and good luck trying to come back.
So thank you guys again. Chitin, any final thoughts? Any final word takeaway?
Only 2 words can describe this whole scene. Thunder made. What about you, Joker? Joker, you want to close it out, my friend?
Oh, sorry, I was hitting the wrong button. I was holding the wrong button. Thank you very much, everyone. Chat, Speed Gaming, Feasel, you guys have been awesome. It has been a fun time. Chitin, great getting back in the booth with you. ShadowWalker show, it's been a pleasure doing this. Maya, thank you as always for taking lead on doing this with doing the tracker. I know it was very much last minute. Later on today on Speed Gaming 2, you're going to be having the Super Metroid Randomizer League. You're going to also be having, we're going to be taking it to Wind Waker Randomizer on Speed Gaming. Do again give Speed Gaming a follow all over. It's a great time. Feasel, again, thank you for allowing us to use this. My name is the Joker MB. I've been with Chitin. I've been with Ishbin Maya. Thank you again, and have a wonderful evening. And remember, Vorpal is garbage.
Good fight, good night, and may your moves be flashy.